Hello players and welcome to another video on APWARS. This video is entirely dedicated to weapons research and preparation for war. This video will explain to you why you should do your weapons research and how you can actually do that while preparing for war. It doesn't have to be in this war. You can use these shields and keep on farming till the next war comes. So how do you do this? If you look into this website, to this web link that you see here on the web preparation, and you can actually find that here on the war preparation, you will see that you have three options at the moment, which is to use these types of warriors to farm or to research and bring your own, make your own shields. Of course, this is using a novel entity, Arimedes. He is the weapons developer and he will be developing your weapons. At the moment, you have only these shields to prepare and to research. In the future, you will be having lots of new weapons, as you see here, and all of them will give your army and troops different abilities. And of course, as you might expect, some of them will be only usable by some of your warriors, not all of them. So when you go to this land page, what do you see? You will have basically three options. First option is to approve your research. So you need to sign the contract with Arimedes, and he will tell you that, okay, I need some courage. You will sign the contract, cheap contract, and it's been approved. After it's been approved, you will see the new research button as you see here. So while the blockchain is collecting the information that we need, you will see that the new button, or another button that you will see, is the new research button. What does this new research button do? It will grab your 450 war courage and your 10 war grunts, and it will produce 10 simple shields. What is the power of these 10 simple shields? The shield is used for defense, and this shield in particular will give you 15 defense points to your army. So that is 15 defense points per shield. Doing a little bit of math, you will get 1500 defense points to your army if you farm these once. I'm just going to call it farm because it's basically a contract that you are signing, and it takes some time for you to produce that. And actually, you might call it also weapons research. So in this new research, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a research, and you are approving 450 war courage and 10 war grunts. These 10 war grunts will not be coming back to your wallet. And again, this courage is a fee that you are paying Arimedes to provide you with the weapons that you want to make. At the moment, you only have the shields to make, and you approve research. After this, as always, you will be paying a fee for this research, which was about 0.002 BNB. After this step, you will be having a timeline, which you'll see in a moment here, that basically will tell you how much time you will have to wait for these shields to be available for you to claim. This brings interaction, pretty much like what the training center was giving you. Okay, so it's a similar combinator contract. Again, it's a contract that you are submitting to the blockchain, and after 8 hours, about 8 hours, which entitles to 9,600 blocks, you will be able to collect your shields. How? So again, following step, you will be claiming your shields. Again, you don't have to do your weapons research for all of the troops. So if you're on the corporation side, you should only farm these shields. If you're on this side, you should only farm these shields. But then again, at the moment, these shields will only increase your troops' defense power. So it is completely agnostic of the troops that you use to farm. So in my opinion, I would just be farming using the cheapest troops that you can find. Skeleton warriors should be a little bit more expensive than the other ones. So you will decide on your own which ones you should use, because these 10 warriors that you're using here are not coming back to your wallet. So again, you will be farming these, or you'll be researching these shields, and at the end you are getting 1500 defense points. What are these 1500 defense points used for? These will be added to the total power of your troops. So let's imagine that you stake X amount of troops at war, and these troops are degenerate. If you have 150,000 defense power plus 200,000 strength of power in your army, you will be adding per research 1500 defense units. Okay, so every time that you spend 8 hours, spend 450 war courage plus 10 warriors plus the fees, you are getting more 1500 units of power to your army. Doing a little bit of math on that, if you come here, 450 war courage, which is the amount that you are actually spending for to pay Arimedes for him to research your weapons, you will be getting, or you would be getting, 105 warriors. 105 warriors, that would give you about, okay, let's do round math, 600, okay, 600 defense, 600 power, 600 units of power, which is adding strength plus defense is 6 times 100, okay, just 100, it will give you 600 units of power. And that will be the amount that you'll be spending. I'm just gonna, not worry about the 10 warriors, because this is really just dirt cheap. So here, not counting with the fees that you're paying in BNB to submit the contracts and then again to claim them, you would be farming, or in this case, researching weapons that would give you 2.5 times more power than if you are buying troops. Okay, so what this means is that this is actually a nice resource that you have at your disposal, which means that with war courage, if you buy war courage and you submit some very few warriors into the Arimedes pool, you will be able to research and tell Arimedes to research for you simple shields, which will give you 2.5 times more power than buying these troops. Okay, so in terms of, let's say, in-game monetary policy, you are better off researching these tools and these weapons to provide them and stake them at war than buying more warriors. Okay, so if before the war you decide to buy warriors, you're better off at the moment providing these warriors and some courage to the protocol. Of course, you will need to do your math when you're doing this, because war courage can change in price. Okay, so if war courage price increases, which is quite likely, because after the war you have the celebration festival because of the high APRs, and if people really go deep, so if players really go deep in this with these combinator contracts and these research for weapons to improve their armies, it is expected that the war courage, of course, it's a pull demand in this case. So you will be rising the price of war courage with respect to war gold. Okay, so please do your math whenever you see this film and this movie on YouTube before you decide to do anything. Simple math. You just come here and you see how much war courage, or how many warriors you're getting per war courage. So the other ones are the war skeleton. Let's see how many. So you'll be getting these. So, oh, well, then In this case, actually, you're better off sending these guys to war, the war skeleton warrior. You're better off sending these guys to war than you would be sending these guys to war, okay? And let's do a little bit of math here. For the war grunt. All right. 200 war grunts, 100 war warriors, or 200 and something. Yeah, 225. So a little bit of math. If you would be submitting these guys for war, you're spending 10 of them, okay? But they are considerably cheaper than, so you're getting 1.99 war courage per skeleton. And if you decide to use the war warrior, you're getting 4. Okay, you're spending 4 war courage. Okay. Then again, it all comes to the strategy that you want to put in place, because here you're getting less warriors, so these guys are in theory more expensive. But if you're getting less of them, if you buy them with war courage, since you're getting less of them, you're getting 600 units of power. If you do the skeleton warrior, you're getting 225, which times 10 will give you, in this case, 2,000. Okay, so again, as said, these guys are the cheapest one to send for this contract, simply because, or the best ones in option to send to this contract, because you are getting more power than what you would be getting if you buy these warriors. Again, every time you do this, we recommend you to do your own math, because it's in-game tokens that you're spending, of course, and you should always look at it as a game. So given the monetary policy of the game, everything is basically measured in war gold, and you should always see how much war courage you're getting per war gold, and then how much war courage you're using to buy these warriors. Okay, again, if you have any doubts, fill them in the comment section. We will try to reply to you. Don't forget to that we also have the Telegram, where you can have lots of new information, and you can always contact the admins there, and also the devs. One thing that you might not have noticed is that this weapons research article is also available for you at the Medium. Be sure to follow Angie Elf, okay, who is actually one of the admins as well for the team, and has been doing a great job in providing more information for everyone. So be sure to follow Angie Elfie on Medium and check all the articles, and don't forget to check the Twitter account for APWARS. Players, as always, play safe, enjoy APWARS, and see you on the next one.